But yeah, let's move on. That's it for our regular season predictions. So we're gonna move on to awards now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the regular season award. Let's start with the NBA Cup, the Emirates Cup. Dave, who do you have winning the Emirates Cup this year?
You're going to throw all the minutes into the bench. I'm sorry, you're going to throw all the minutes away from the bench because it's the New York Knicks. It's just starters going to play 48 minutes during the wrong part of the season because Tom Thibodeau is your coach. And I think they're going to try the hardest. And, it's a tournament. I hear Villanova tournament, the connection in my mind is just there. So,
yeah. Ricky, who you got?
Grizzlies over the Pacers.
Ooh.
I didn't do an over, so I guess, that's interesting. Yeah, I have the Pacers winning, losing in the finals last year. I think they do not change their play style, whether we're seeing them in the regular season or the postseason. Yeah. They are going to run and gun you, and then they're going to kill you in the half court as well. So dang. I just think they're a phenomenal team. I don't see any way.
Retro in the chat. Thank God you missed our Clipper talk, huh?
How did he just show?
Play in Retro. Don't worry. So yeah, we're not going to do too much talking on the awards, but we'll go from least important to most important. Let's go to Coach of the Year. Who do you have as your Coach of the Year, Ricky?
Tom Thibodeau. It's the New York Knicks. If they get the one seed, he's getting Coach of the Year. Duh.
Yeah. Dave?
I went with Taylor Jenkins. I think the Grizzlies are going to get the pop for comeback team, basically, of I feel like this award can go to team that beat expectations. And a lot of people are I don't know if the Grizzlies are going to be all the way back to the team they used to be where they're a top 3 seed. I got them as a 3 seed. I almost put them as the 2 seed, but I was like,
You got to check yourself at some point. Your overexcitement.
Maybe, but I still think at the 3 he could get it.
We Agree podcast. I also have Tom Thibodeau over there, Ricky, as my coach. Even as the 2 seed, I think the Knicks are getting that narrative this year.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting that narrative. Tibbs deserved it too last year. I think past year, he could have won it too, but obviously Dagnall did great work with the Thunder, so I can't really argue too much with it.
Rhys Finch has not said shot at winning it too if the T-Wolves surprise again.
Thought he should have won it last year.
He was a runner-up last year, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, he could have won it last year. Let's go to Rookie of the Year. Dave, who do you have as your Rookie of the Year?
Taking Edey. I'm taking the easy money. He has the most critical role on a playoff-relevant team. Risache, obviously, he's going to get playing time at the same volume you would expect. Yeah. But, yeah, I'll take Edey. He's looked the part, and I think Memphis is doing all the right things for him. If he learns to set a screen, his life gets immensely better.
Yeah.
But John Morant's going to give him looks.
So this one I actually had a hard time with because I was just about to look it up and spilled water on my keyboard. Nice. But I'm going with Edey. However, do you guys know who the last non-top 3, I'll say this, last non-top 5 pick to win Rookie of the Year was?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon. Will Edey be the next person double digit to win this award? To me, it was either Reed Shepherd or Edey. And like Dave, I got to go with the easy money. I got to go with Zach Edey because he's going to get the minutes.
Runner up to Malcolm Brogdon. Who was it?
Dario Saric.
And who was third?
That would be Joel Embiid.
Simmons?
Right.
No.
Look at
I know it was a Sixer.
Dave heard me rant about it enough where that should have been Dario's MVP.
They split the vote on their own team. If they would have been on 3 different teams,
it should have been Dario. Dario was the best rookie that year.
Yep.
Actually, Embiid could have won it with 31 games, which is how crazy it was. My rookie of the year, I got Risache. I'll take the easy answer. Bonafide starter, and I think he's probably the 3rd option on that starting lineup.
But Dave said it was the easy answer, so who's the easy answer? Retro saying Castle.
Yeah, that's
Castle actually. That could be interesting.
I don't think he's going to win it though, because Chris Paul is going to have the ball way more.
Right.
If Chris Paul
wasn't there, pop things. Though none of their starters outside of Wemby and Chris Paul are locks. I could see him be we're gonna run Castle out there at the 2, and Vassell slide over. Somebody else.
There's also a world where Castle doesn't play a ton right off the bat because
if Castle has less minutes than Blake Wesley, Pop needs to retire.
Is that Pop not
needs to retire? He's lost. No, you know what that is? That's Pop being we're getting Cooper Flag.
Capture the flag is on, baby.
Yeah, I'm afraid. Ricky's got him in the playoffs, and I'm thinking, that man is generational
I got him in the play. The play in.
Spoiler for our big board. It doesn't even. Pop just sees that top 3.
It doesn't matter.
Give me one of those players. Let's move on to 6th man of the year. Ricky, give me your 6th man of the year.
My player to watch in the Western Conference. He's going to play pissed off this year. He's mad. He's chirping at Brunson's daddy. How about White Dante, 6th man of the year, baby?
Dave?
I respect it. I'm going with the moist one. I think that his 3-point shooting.
Dave's just going valuable. Chalk, baby.
Never more valuable.
Monk leads the odds right now.
I'm going to tell you, my 6th man of the year will not win 6th man of the year, but I'm just going to give him a shout out because I need 1 homer pick in this whole thing.
Okay.
And the Sixers right now starting lineup looks like it's going to include Eric Gordon, which will mean that Caleb Martin will not be starting. And Caleb Martin will have more on-ball opportunities in the Sixers. He will not win it, but I'm going to shout out because I think Caleb Martin's going to be a pretty valuable player on the Sixers this year. And if he's a 6th man with the ball in his hands at a high volume, I think he's going to put up some good numbers, and we already know defensively how good he is. So
nice run, man.
Thank you.
I got to ask, Rick, you said chalk. Does that mean that they don't think Naz Reid is the favorite?
Right now, the favorite is Malik Monk on FanDuel. Wow. Check again.
Okay.
Naz was the one I was going to put.
Naz is 2, I think.
Okay, I was like, they think that Randall's going to lose his job to Naz at some point.
No, I mean that should happen honestly. But
let's see.
We'll move on to the next award. The next award is we're gonna do most improved next. Most improved player. Dave, who is your most improved player?
Going Jalen Johnson. For as much garbage as I keep giving the Hawks in the majority of these shows, I do think that he is very good. What's Ricky?
Naz is 3. There's someone in between Monk and Naz.
Dante, no?
Dante's what, 6?
I think that was my thought.
I'll give you a hint. Jake has mentioned his name on the podcast already.
East or West?
Russell Westbrook.
East.
No.
Think about your cup winner.
Oh, no, wait. TJ? Who? Benedict?
Ben Mathurin.
Yeah, Benedict. Yeah, Benedict Mathurin. That's smoking some crack, but yeah,
I figured Dante and Naz would have the issue of like pulling votes. So
exactly, that's what my worry was. That's why I was going to put Naz, and I said, let me have a homer pick. Sorry, Dave. Confirm who was yours again? You said
Jalen Johnson, most improved player. I think he bumps up to like 29 and 5. You know, somewhere in like Blake Griffin level of stat. Just all the stats, doing all the things for a Hawks team that needs him to, or else they're going to have another disappointing season. So pressure's on.
Yeah. Ricky, give me your most improved player.
Oh, it's got to be Mr. Baby Oil himself, Jay Giddey, baby. Jay Giddey, let's go. He's going to have a year this year. That's why the Bulls are getting the 10 seed. He's back. Lonzo's back. He's going to be dishing out some assists, shooting some threes. Jay Giddey, MIP.
Threes.
I mean, if you want to talk about...
expanding the game, baby. Expand that game, baby.
He's going to be shooting them. He won't be making them, but he'll be shooting them.
Hey,
he did shoot threes at the Olympics. If you want to talk Olympic performances, you gave somebody else credit for it.
We watched the preseason where he shot 0 for 10 from 3. So
it was bad.
It was don't gaslight me like
directions.
That. Yeah, don't gaslight me like that. I saw this in the preseason.
By the way,
I'll give you
Jalen Johnson 5th in odds right now. Giddey 2nd in odds for MIP.
I'll give you your homer pick. I'm not going to hate on it.
You just did one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. My most improved player, I'm going Victor Wembanyama because feel like they are good. Listen, yes, but listen, this award does not mean what people think it means anymore. It's literally if Wemby goes out there and averages his 25 and 12 and is the best defensive player in the league, he's going to win MIP because it's all a narrative.
Put up 20 and 10.
Yeah, but now he's going to put up more. They're going to win a little bit more games. He has Chris Paul on his team. It's just going to be that narrative that's going to get pushed, and Wemby's going to win it. That's what I truly feel. It's not who I want to win it or who I think should win it, but I think he will win it. But yeah, 2 awards left. Defensive Player of the Year, Ricky. Give me your Defensive Player of the Year.
There's only one option.
Alex Caruso,
wait,
go.
Wait, what?
Alex Caruso, baby, run it. He's going to be the reason why the Thunder stay at number 1 because he's locking people down on that team. He don't need to score. They got enough scoring. He's going to play defense.
Okay, Dave, can we just do this on 3? Can we say ours at 3?
You can just say mine for me. It's the same as yours.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I just don't think
you're right, Alex Caruso. You got that.
I
just find it funny because there's so much defense. Caruso's not the best defender on that team, which is the funniest part because they just have so much defense that his is going to get not lost in the fold, but it's not going to get highlighted like it did on the Bulls, right? Because you're playing next to Lou Dort, you're playing next to Chet Holmgren, you're playing next to Hartenstein, who's one of the best rim protectors in the league. Like
Jalen Williams is no slouch either. Like it's gonna be the same problem as the
SGA is no slouch
had.
either. Yeah.
It's just everybody's good, so nobody
can't go chalk on everything, Jacob.
No, I didn't. I brought Caleb Martin as my 6th
man. I'm chalk apparently.
Definitely didn't go chalk.
Wemby just wins. I'm sorry. He's so good.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is with
Retro saying
this
Bam.
Award, people have been saying that for 5 years. It never happens.
Hey, Bam's third on the odds.
Yeah, cool. But listen, this is what I'm saying about the Caruso thing. Every year outside of the Mickey Mouse, Marcus Smart year, it goes to a big. Every single year it goes to big because bigs make the biggest impact defensively year in and year out. It's just how basketball plays, how basketball flows.
Cason Wallace is no slouch either.
I mean, he's a better defender than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so yeah.
Yeah, which it's just they're both good. Isaiah Joe's the only guy
Wiggins,
that I want.
very good defender too.
Dude, they're ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're ridiculous. So yeah, I just think Wemby. There's not much to say. I think he
got a Defensive Player of the Year vote as a rookie, which doesn't happen.
He should have won it.
No, Gobert
should have won it.
Gobert deserved it. Gobert will never get another one because you can't make him a 5-time. And I understand that because the expectations are too high on his performance now. It's fine.
This is why the awards just don't make sense. Because all of a sudden we just cap people like, oh, it's like LeBron should have won MVP for a decade straight. Like it's just the stupidest stuff.
Not my problem. I'm not the voter. I mean that's
no, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
The media decides, and the people with votes decided that. So, playing by their rules, Victor's got it. Victor's never going to lose it. Unless he gets hurt, and then it's going to go to like Anthony Davis.
Yep, agreed. All right, last award, MVP. Dave, start me off. Who's your most valuable player?
Most valuable player is Anthony Edwards. I'm buying into the fact that this man's going to go nuclear this year. Maybe it's the fact that I watched the new Netflix show and I happen to love him a little bit more because of it. He's good.
Send the video.
Send the video. Okay, who? As the guy who said the things I said about him in Discord.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah,
he backtracked it though, so it's okay.
I did not backtrack it. I provided actual written proof of what he said.
I don't want to start
this conversation. Lined up with exactly what I said. So
I don't want to.
He is who I thought he was.
Most valuable player.
Great performer on the court. # on the court. And
he's a great person off the court too, by the way.
I think that the expectation is going to be if they go to be the number 2 seed in the West, and because Cat's not there, he's going to carry more of the offensive load. I don't think that Dillingham is going to be a massive boost for them. So I said it. Damn it, I did it. I fully expect him to put up the number shaded last year. He's going to do that this year, kind of. He'll be more of a point guard role as well. Conley's old, he's consistent, but I think that'll continue to shift over, and we'll see more lineups with Ant, Nah, and why am I blanking on his name? Jaden McDaniels. You'll see that at the 1, 2, 3 more, and I just expect him to do more playmaking, more scoring. I just think he's gonna do more of everything, and that he's a public figure kind of media wise. I know a lot of people are just pegging Luka or Shai as one of them will probably get it, but I think that he has a chance to jump them both just because he is so polarizing.
Yeah, Ricky, who's your MVP, and do you think they're going to take on too large of a load like Dave thinks with Ant?
Well, mine is a prediction because I know the narrative, and I know who the writers like, and I said this team is going to ball out this year and play pissed off. It's going to be Jokic. It's going to be Jokic. The writers are going to love him because the team's playing well. They're second in the West, and they're going to vote Jokic to win it again.
I think it's interesting because if the Knicks are 1, I bet you Brunson has MVP votes.
Yeah, he'll be 2.
And your prediction has him.
Because they love Jokic. And then they'll make him a 3. What? This would be a 3-time win, 3 in a row.
It'd be 4.
4 in a row.
Be 4.
Yeah. 4 out of 5.
He deserved to win all, but it's fine.
I'm not starting that discussion. I don't think Jokic should win just because voter fatigue. The BS, just the line that they love to use.
Yeah.
I will go with the non-surprising one. Shout out Retro. I think Shai's going to win MVP this year. I just think Thunder are the 1 seed. The media is going to be fully on them after last year. It's how it always happens when a team overachieves 1 year. The next year, the media is on top of them the entire year with narratives. If they maintain the 1 seed, SGA continues his play, they'll give him the MVP. I think it'll be a first time for him. I think he's so good. We talked about him at length in our positional video. Just a fantastic player. I think easily could win MVP. And I think he's probably the number 1 or number 2 odds. I actually didn't even look. But...
he's 2, Luka's 1, but I think it's close. And I genuinely, I don't like. I almost wonder if he's going to be penalized for being on too good of a team. We talked about how stacked that Thunder team is. Like, he put up insane stats last year. Like, from a pure counting stat and like team contribution wise, like he was everything and he was awesome. I don't know that he's going to get like penalized or not for it. That's my only concern with him. Like, Luka will still have crazy stats, but I don't think the Mavs, like, I got him in 5th. I don't think they're going to win enough games. That was like my, like, if I'm trying to pick at people and be like, why won't you win it? Like, I think the Celtics are too good to have Tatum or Brown win it. I think the Knicks, Brunson's got a chance because New York media, for sure, absolutely for sure.
Brunson would be my runner-up, so I think Brunson will be in the top 2 or not top 3. The Knicks are also going to be that narrative team that people are going to love if they stay relatively healthy and they win near the 60 win range. He's definitely going to be up there. But yeah, any final thoughts you guys got on awards? Anything else? Any other shout-outs you want to? We didn't do it, but who's going to win clutch player?
I was just going to ask that.
I'll go DeMar. DeMar's going to win it. Sorry, my bad. I cut off your question. I'm going to go DeMar. I don't even know if he's listed, but
let's see. Is he listed? DeMar DeRozan plus 2,500.
Yeah, I go DeMar.
Peyton Pritchard.
He's not winning clutch play. You got to be a starter, bro.
You
got to be in during the clutch time.
I'm going to go chalk. It's Steph Curry again.
No, I'm getting rid of it. They're going to give it to Tatum.
Oh God.
He's going to make some clutch shots. They're going to be like, look, he has the Mamba mentality gene, and they're going to vote it to him.
You know what? Give me Jimmy Butler then. I'll take Butler.
Yeah, Butler's
for the official.
What's the odds on Tatum? Tatum's plus 4,000.
Dude, he could grab
Jimmy Butler's plus 6,000.
Yeah. But
I'm just gonna go Steph. I'll go chalk because they love Steph too.
Yeah, it's fair. I disagree.
What a dumb award though. Clutch
player award. If you win 30 games.
But shout out Tyrese Maxey. Got the community offseason award for the work that he's done in Philadelphia and Dallas. So shout out to him.
As always, we'd like to thank the people that make these videos possible, our patrons whose names are displayed on the screen now. If you would like to become a patron, go ahead and click the Patreon icon in the bottom right. And if you'd like to check out another video from MVP Sports, hit the video in the upper left. As always, thanks for watching.